Have I? Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Here we go again. I'm just going to eat this apple and then run for base. And then Operation Nail Hunt starts. It's me running up behind you, mate. Meow. Beep beep. Is that what I do when I run past? Beep beep. Yeah. And then you'll paint a tunnel entrance sign on the side of a building. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Hi, John. Okay. John, is voice working all right, or is it coming over twice? My mic might be picking up on silly things. Who knows? When you said speeders, I was like, you had Ewoks in your local town? Yeah. Voice is okay. Thanks, John. Remember, you've got stuff on you. We need to get home, if possible. Yeah, welcome back, John. You have been missed. Yeah, Chuckles had PC issues as well. I look like a player. There isn't. No, it just the corner of my eye. I'm tired, so I'm seeing things. I think. I've been awake since 4 AM and it's now 7:15 at night. John just said, yeah, thanks to PC Specialist, I'm back online. New computer then, John. New computer. I'm guessing. Years ago I had a PC Specialist machine. They're not bad machines. They're okay. The biggest retailer of computer parts in the UK went into administration on Tuesday. And was bought out by it's a company I used to always buy from, and it was bought out by a company that in the UK has nothing to do with computers, and they've taken all the good computer parts off the website and filled it with toasters and air fryers instead. So the place I always go to buy computer bits is now gone. What sort of specs you got, John? What's your CPU and what's your GPU? How much RAM? You know, remember, I see computer parts like other people see cars and... Hello, be careful. Okay. They asked what I wanted my PC to do. I replied, gaming, especially DayZ. Yeah, it's a fair point. Could also be a gyro. We'll check, John says. Okay, thank you, mate. No one living on the barn on the right yet. They're shit weapons though, aren't they? And they can always be sold for a bit of dollar towards stuff that we do need. I've got to a... Yep, carry on.
Yep. Oh, I was going to say, this early in the light, every for a penny per pound.
Yeah. I've got to that really weird point with my PC where I don't need to upgrade it. And I'm not sure I quite understand, because I've always needed to buy something new. But it is complete. There is nothing I want for it. Which is really nice, you know. I've got the graphics card I need to do 4K. I've got the 4K screen, I've got the spare screens at the side doing their job. I've got the RAM for editing of 4K and building maps. Everything I want is there. And it's so nice to be in that position for a change. Remember, on this server, Chuckles, no soft siding ever.
Okay, I was going to ask.
Yeah, no, just no. It's banned. So, and that's, as they said, it makes it fairer for everybody. I don't agree. I think soft siding should be allowed, but I'm not going to complain at that. It works to our advantage when we can't be on 24/7. Yes. Yeah, you can warbang. Basically, though, anything... This server's very big on banning the whole team for a breach of rules. Yeah. And again, now that I do agree with, because that way you only have people in your team that you know will not break rules. And if you choose to bring people into your team that you don't know and haven't got them to read the rules and agree to them and you don't know them well enough, more fool to you. The downside is if they're on a shared list, you might get banned from other servers as well. And there's no way of knowing that. Can't tell you, give me a hint. I'm old, you see. Probably can't give you a hint when I'm running around the Ulu, but I'll tell you how to look it up off stream, John. Because at the moment, this is not the sort of server where you can really pause and go, right, then you want to look here and do this and do that and do the other. I think that's fair to say. Right, we've got lots of tins of tack back in there. I'm just going to eat one of them now. Yeah, we'll soon be out of here. At the moment, it's just, this is, well, it's providing a very good function for us, isn't it? John, that's a lot of tap back. Is there a problem in the world? No, but you do use a lot of calories up on this server. And shooting an animal would attract people to come and have a look. So it's safer sometimes to buy food. You alright, Chuckles? Ah, the long-haired general. That's all right. Snares are quieter. John, you wouldn't get enough calories out of snares. In 100%. And this is a PvP server with base building and raiding. If you spent your whole time snaring food, who'd build your base? And where would you cook it? And if you cook it, would the smoke give away your position? Do you see our issue? You know, so tins of food might cost money, but this is not a survival server. This is a PvP, sweaty, top 100 server in the world server. I can't hear Chuckles. Can you talk for me a second, Chuckles? Okay, no, your voice is not coming through on Discord. Okay, I've got to work out why. That's my fault, my end, not you.
How about now?
No, but that's me. That's this end. Something to do with my settings. I'm trying to work it out now. Here, can you speak for me now, Chuckles?
Yes, testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's coming through on Discord, not audio mixer. Okay, so now my game sound is gone. Okay. So if I change that to default, okay, and that should be game sound working. Yeah, now I've got to get your voice to come through.
Let me know if I need to go back to push to talk. Yep.
Can you talk again for me, Chuckles?
Yep, I'm still chatting. And
yeah, that should be there now.
Yep.
There are places to cook without making smoke being seen. Yes, John, there are. But how often have you played on a server with 80 players, of which 79 wish to kill you and Chuckles? Or you and your battle partner? Yeah.
It's all right.
PvP servers, you don't tend to cook on until you've got a secure base to cook inside. And then you hunt away from camp. You tend to buy your food. It's cheaper, safer. Certainly safer. You just don't do it on full-on big boys PvP servers. Just, yeah. Survival servers, yes. Smaller pop servers, yes. Vanilla servers, yes. You got a point, laugh out loud. Yeah. So you should be able to hear Chuckles now when he talks.
Hi, John.
Yeah, that should be coming through.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because I've played with the settings.
There, move that there, set that next to that.
That should be turned down a little bit. So hopefully you can hear Chuckles. Right, let's set a waypoint and go a hunting for a nails. What do you reckon, Svet? Or same sort of run we did before?
Actually, we had a housewarming gift for our neighbors, right?
Yeah, I've got to find their house yet and mark it. I don't know where their house is. I ran past it. I didn't mark it at the time.
Right.
So, yes and no. Yeah, to the housewarming gift. Oh, come on, drag markers. Mouse is so sensitive at the moment. Same run as last time. Hi, West. How are you? Let's work out. We are here.
I don't want to open that. I want to close that. Come on.
Oh, why can't I? That's where it is. I've just been stupid, Goblin. Stupid. So, we're going to make our way to the same place we did last time, Chuckles, to get nails.
Okay.
but search
Yep.
a little bit en route as we're going there, if that makes sense.
Yep. Are you
Oh,
able to close the crate?
John, thank you. Last time back, and Chuckles can hear you 5 out of 5.
Attention.
Right on.
We
Hi,
are being
Shane.
followed.
Wasted
Shall I
is in
dispatch
the
the
house.
welcoming drones?
Thank you for the sub. And thank you for the membership, John. Massively appreciated. West, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Thank you for being here. Right, I'm good to go when you are, mate.
Yep. Deploy.
So this is our starter base. This is going to be our main base here. But it costs a lot of nails. I think we need another 25 boxes of nails to finish off the base. So we're saving nails like no one's business. And every time we find a box, we're running at home. It's easier to find code locks on this server than nails.
Yeah, so far.
Mm. You can't buy them from Trader. You can from peer-to-peer, but they're 50,000 minimum a box. Been avoiding GoblinZ for the last 2 months, not because I keep getting killed by you, West. 2 months without a PC. It's a long time, John. Do you have to like to go outside and talk to people? That must have been horrible. You're playing like real life VR. We've all been there. It's not good out there. The people move and everything. You're not allowed to shoot them either. Well. Touching grass and stuff. Yeah, exactly. I thought you'd just gone off to read a book, John. I really did.
What does that even mean?
So, it's something that the young modern generation made up about because they spend all their time inside gaming or on their key mobiles. So it became a touching grass was going outside and actually seeing the real world. So when you touch grass, it means you've gone outside and actually seen something of the world rather than just spend all your time behind a keyboard. West, I was killed the other day and I was geared, opened a certain door, got lag, and was dead when I caught up. Yeah, I'm probably on Goblin going to remove the edit from Chernarus and Electra to reduce the lag. Because it's very laggy in there, even for me with a supercomputer. So if I take the edit out of those 2 towns only, it should reduce the lag for everybody.
On water?
Say again?
Are you good on water?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks, mate. And I've got my water bottle with me. I've left my Puri tabs at home. I'll just, when I'm doing a water run, I'll just go to a well, fill up all our water bottles, bring them home and purify them.
Yep.
I wish I was. I owe you a couple of deaths. But we wipe server on Thursday morning. It'll be back up Saturday at the latest. I want it to be Saturday because it's my birthday next Monday. And I want a day off before my birthday of just gaming and enjoying myself. And then probably a reasonably long day of streaming on my birthday. Maybe different games. We might stray into other games for my birthday.
Yeah.
It will be a title like birthday stream, and then there'll be little pictures of all the possible games, whatever takes my fancy. Yeah.
You want to do the red barn or skip it?
Skip it. I think we push to the marker, and then we loot our way back until we find nails, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Because then we're more likely to find freshies pushing towards us, running home, and stand a chance of winning. I'm thinking of recording Mass Effect for YouTube. I'm not a Mass Effect fan, but good shout. Recording anything is a good shout for YouTube. Having a YouTube channel, recording content, putting it up there. Firm believer in it. You know, it takes a while to build subs, but...
8 billion people out there in the world, at least 8,000 will have the same interest as you and want to watch it.
Yeah.
That's the statistic, Waze.
And on YouTube, every video you put up is saved forever. So even if it takes you 10 years to hit 1,000 subs, in 10 years' time, you'll start earning advertising every time somebody watches that video. So in my head, that's worth it. Any of the other platforms, like the videos are kept for like 14 days and then down they go. But Google has the money and the server banks, so it does become worthwhile. You know, I've got videos that I put up 2 years ago that are still getting 300, 350 views a week. Well, once I hit 1,000 subs, they'll still be earning me money. But I need to, on leave, do as much streaming and content creation as possible. I want to up the numbers. We've been flatlining now for about 4 months. Not really growing very much.
Yeah. Gain 2, lose 2.
Yeah, very much so. But I always gain more through when I'm on holiday, because I can stream in YouTube.
Mistake. Okay, here we go. Man, after being on that one server where they put a tunnel.
Oh, I see the mistake you nearly made. I nearly did the same.
I miss not seeing that train in the tunnel there now.
How did you get over there so quickly? That was down bad with that train and tunnel there.
Yeah.
But I feel safer on here than down bad. This is
yeah.
far, far safer environment. Yeah, down bad was hard going.
Hard going, yes.
Because we
Down
just...
bad is a challenge. You sit there and you empty a magazine into the guy's armor. That seems to have no effect, while he carefully and meticulously lines up the sights right between your eyes and headshots you.
Yeah. That's the trouble with these servers. This will be the same. The servers favours people that are going to take time reading all the rules and all the ammo charts and working out which weapon they should have. Which is why I run so much vanilla or vanilla-ish. That's easy for people to understand, because the last thing you want is people trying to work out all that sort of stuff. So we are running a weapons pack on the next wipe that certain weapons, 30/6 is what people are going to want, because it'll be the best round in the game. Which is true, because 30/6 shock damage, it'll stop a bull elephant on a charge. You get massive, massive shock damage on a 30/6. It's a good elephant killer. Though I don't think that's politically correct anymore, is it? The stream keeps freezing. Hope it ain't me. It shouldn't be. I've got enough bandwidth. I'm not losing any frames at this end.
YouTube
Okay.
Yeah, it might be. I've been hearing a lot of interesting things this month. Besides censorship, active AI monitoring.
Okay, if everyone's got it, I'll stop the stream because it just makes my channel look bad. Or up the bandwidth. I need to look into it. What I don't want to do...
You can do, yeah.
Yeah, the trouble is it gives a bad impression of my brand. If I'm streaming at 4K but it keeps freezing. Yeah, that's not the impression I want to give. You know, it's not right to be given that impression, is it? And I don't really want to downgrade to 2K just to get around that problem. I've got the bandwidth to do 4K, so I need to work out why YouTuber, but we'll bastardize our way through. We'll see how it goes. It might, the algorithm might catch up and settle down. There'll be something hidden away in YouTube in the settings that they've changed that I'm not aware of. And I'll need to choose a different compression program within NVIDIA. They're forever changing stuff. It ain't you, Goblin. There are reported errors on YouTube at the minute. Okay, thanks, West. It's always a fear, though, isn't it? Because, you know, last week I had bandwidth issues myself because I was using the wrong Ethernet cable, but we're not going to ever mention that in public. Now I'm using the correct cable. I've got the bandwidth again. Okay, John, not a problem.
Yeah, they're only good for this. This is the last month we get to use them. Did my Facebook post? Well, they're just cutting it off.
So, guys, we're making our way to search for nails because the server went live on Saturday. We've used up 6 boxes of nails. We need 25 more to finish the base to its wooden structure, tier 1, and then lots of metal to get it to tier 2, and even more concrete to get it to tier 3. So nail searching is our main priority at the moment. And we can't afford to buy them on the player-to-player market. They're too expensive. And you can't buy them in normal trader. And it's a reasonably punchy US server.
Yeah, they're not affordable.
No. 50 grand's a lot of money at this point. Say again?
Even with the items that I've taken to trader and sold, I'm not even close to making that much.
No.
So.
And I've got 50 bucks left in the account.
Yeah.
But we've got what we need to keep things sharpened and keep things built as we're building. We just need the nails now. No, and once I get those walls, you know, once we've got 3 more boxes of nails, we'll have the walls around the outside done, probably, most of them. You know, and then we'll be able to build the roof in, another 3, so another 10 boxes of nails. We'll build that first box right over. And then we can sort of move in. and then and then when we cut down our old walls of our old little pod, that'll give us a bit more store. That'll give us some more nails. Yeah, we'll get some of those back, and the plans back to expand. So we're doing okay.
Alright, less than 500 meters.
Okay. Now there should be a barn at the top of the field that's worth checking.
Okay.
And then make our way down, checking through the houses. Right, I will be here, but I'm going to be lurking as real world stuff needs doing. That's all right, West. Thanks for being here. Always appreciated, mate. Thanks for the lurk. We love lurkers. Lurkers are great. When I used to stream on Twitch all those years ago, I used to have something that went out in like 5 or 6 different languages as like a feed across the top saying lurkers are welcome here. Don't feel you have to interact. Right then.
Alright. Last box of nails I found in a outhouse.
Yeah. It seems a strange place to leave it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, you know.
But
You
then,
take a comfort break and you empty your pockets and...
oh, 'cause I suppose when you look at it like that, it's not such an odd place to leave it. Cookie and I have always found nails in this town.
Okay.
On every server we've played. I think it's far enough away from spawn that people only come here if they live up here. Or they're going to the military and then they're not searching for nails, they're searching for guns.
Yeah.
So it tends to get untouched unless people are here for a reason.
The server I compare yours to most frequently, Chinaris, has fallen.
Yeah.
Frequently as you respawn, you started here.
Yeah. Oh, a splitting axe out the barn.
That'll work.
That's good. It's a good find. I'm coming down using the trees to bring myself down again.
Okay, you're over there. Okay.
Right, I'm just going to search out houses and sheds. I'm not going into houses.
Okay.
We don't need food. We don't need any more storage. We got nowhere to store the storage at the moment, if that makes sense.
Right, running out of storage for storage.
Yeah, and we can't deploy the storage because we got no space in the shed from hell. Yeah.
Tire iron is still sitting where I left it.
Good. But then nobody needs that sort of stuff on servers like this.
Bag of lime.
A pepper. Pick that up.
Oh my god. My dog just scared the heck out of me.
Dog wants to play DayZ. I hate this town as well. It's so close quarter.
Zucchini, a big blue mountain backpack. I'm leaving it. Actually, I'll take the zucchini. Not
Yeah,
raw.
take the food if you find it, just because it's free.
Sporting goods.
Okay. What gives me hope is a lot of these sheds and doors are closed.
Are they? Okay. All the ones I'm finding are open, but they're also the same ones I checked earlier.
Yeah. Have we had a restart since then? Probably not.
Yes, we did. Because we went to Trader.
Oh, yeah. That's a fair point. Pot of honey.
There you go. Another big blue mountain bag. Empty.
Is your gun set on fully auto?
Yes, it is. And earlier I found a spare mag for it, so I'm happy.
Another hatchet.
Oh, that'll work. Oh, a hacksaw.
Excellent, that works. Now, normally I'd be running straight home, but we've got most of these items, so I'm willing to push on until we find a code lock or nail or metal. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Right, more stuff open again now. At the other end, at the far end of town.
Okay. Where's that? Matches? We don't need matches, do we?
Nah. We'll be eating tins.
I hear an aircraft.
Yeah. That's probably an airdrop one.
Okay.
Oh, base here, base here.
Oh.
Flag is dropping, though.
Flag is dropping. Should I leave them a housewarming gift?
Yes.
Find the main door.
I'm on it now.
Okay. Cover me.
Okay, just drop it on the floor. And then arm it.
Get right up against the door. There we go. No. I don't think. Can you? I can pick it up. I can't.
Okay, pick it up and bring it home. We'll use it around our place once we're built as a way to stop people snooping around.
Sounds good.
Got to go back online. Need to check out Drums and Restless Adventures. Got some catching up to do. You do have some catching up to do, John.
Yes, you do. Alright, let me check this. Here, nothing. Oh, pull out your gun, Mr. Chuckles.
Yeah, that's like me when I run around and people are like, "Why haven't you got your gun in your hand?" And I'm like, "Or a magazine in the gun." Yeah.
Yeah. Alright,
Right.
you already checked the big barn at the top of the hill?
Yes,
Yeah.
we've done that. Let me.
Alright, let's go down here. There's one downhill.
Yeah, and then once we've done that, we're coming back to like our old stomping ground.
Okay.
That barn there is where I found the box of nails on Sunday.
Okay. Ooh. Nothing.
Good base location as well. This is often built in. It's so close to the woods.
Yeah.
We're not going to search the whole of Nova for obvious reasons. It's a dangerous town. But the garages, where we were living up to the garages, is probably worth a check through, isn't it?
Yep.
After your stream, of course, Goblin. Thank you, John. That's appreciated. I don't stream as often now. and it will be less in the future because I'm going to be busy on Tuesdays and Thursdays, one weekend a month and a couple of weeks away a year. I tend to stream more maybe at weekends. Just by its very nature, I'm starting to get a little bit burnt out of doing it all the time. So I've dialed it back a bit. I'd like to get into making some content as well, but we're getting there. We're sorting life out. I think once the thing that I'm going to be doing starts taking up during the week, I think during the week, like on a Monday night, and a Monday night, I'll probably make videos. So I'll record content on a Monday, and then I'll stream Friday, Saturday, Sundays. That's probably what I'm aiming to do. Record on a Monday, and maybe record things other than DayZ. Then stream Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and daytime Friday, Saturday and Sunday produce content or work on the map that I'm designing for DayZ, that sort of thing. Because I need to fit in the other projects as well. And don't get me wrong, once my... Okay, mate. Once my map gets to the point that I can show it off, I can do streams of showing map building. You know, placing of stuff. People will watch it. Because everyone's always interested in a new map for DayZ.
Yep. John McClane used to always have about 50 people watching his Twitch streams.
But not when he first started, because he was a new player to the marketplace. So, yeah.
Yeah.
How did the demo go before? I got I didn't play it any further. The devs asked me to. I just never got round to it. DayZ. That's the trouble. DayZ. But I'm going to be doing some work on armor for some people I know. I'm going to be running a server for them, so there might be some armor streams coming. Potentially, and this is very potentially, this is maybe not, maybe some Elite Dangerous. I haven't really decided fully on that yet. Because I don't have a controller, so I'd need to get... I'm not going to have a joystick, probably buy an Xbox controller to play it with. Blue tin is empty, there's nothing in it, mate.
Okay. Boy, that guy is on a roll. That's like the third person in a row.
Angry Wombat.
Yeah. I swear I've been killed by him on another server.
Probably. We play enough of these servers now that you're going to bump into people you know. And people move around servers. So when something new comes up like this server, I had people in to the first stream I put out, people I don't know commenting, is this a new server? How long's it been up? You know, people want details of new peer-to-peer servers. Oh, I need a key for that box.
Found a box that needs a key. Nice to know.
Got a hammer, tin of Ujumi Flip, some cargo trousers. Peaches is what I meant by Ujumi Flip. I'm doing the garages, mate, so we can extract once I've done them. And get up into the woods and work out where we're going next. Yeah.
Sounds good.
We'll be going home. I've got a saw as well. We've got enough tools that it's probably worth the trip home.
Okay. Only thing I've found recently is a pistol.
No, it's worth it. And I don't want to hang around in this town too long because there's apartments.
We gotta get out of here. We're too long.
Yeah.
No, nothing. Jump the wall.
I think there's nothing here because you've got the 2 crates that you can open if you've got a red key or a brown key. Right, let's push up into the woods, mate, and then make our way home. And drop off these tools.
Sounds good. Nothing. Oh. Ooh, this was a spot we always used to have AI shooting at us.
Yeah. We used to farm them blatantly, didn't we? Because I knew the trigger point, so if I could run down where I'm running now, they'd actually spawn in and run down the road in front of me. And I could shoot them in the back of the head.
Yep, a couple times they ran up into the apartments and I waited for them to come back out.
Yeah. We knew exactly what we were doing.
Alright, I'm going to...
That's why my AI on GoblinZ is quite interesting. Are you alright, Chuckles?
No, I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll wait for you. Has the stream stopped, calmed down now, John? Or is it still buffering?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, mate. Let's get this stuff home.
Oh, not the way out. Where's Gurmit? Gurmit's a better mountain goat than I am.
They do say that about him. Gurmit the mountain goat. Yeah? Or they just say Goblin the goat. Still buffering, but not too long. So you got AI on GoblinZ working? Yeah, in some areas. There's 2 endgame type areas that have got AI in. And they don't just work as AI, they loot, they upgrade their weapons. They're not all over the map, certainly not. I'd never do that. It's not fair on players. But they're in certain areas.
You told them we're having to wipe this week, right?
Yeah, we're wiping Thursday. I'm now on Goblin. If you're every 33 minutes in game, it tells you we're wiping Thursday. Okay. So anybody in there can't. It says we're wiping Thursday. Server will be down for like 4 days or something like that. Just so anyone that's playing it knows what's coming. Yeah. Because that's a fair message to have in there. So, John, when we go to the new server after Christmas, we'll have more AI on. But currently, we can only have a maximum of 8 before the server will fall over. But after Christmas, I should be able to have 30 AI on the server at the time and 50 players. Based upon what I'm paying for the hardware. I'm not staying here, mate. I'm going to push home with these tools.
Yep. I just realized, hey, the doors aren't open.
Yeah. Says me checking 2 things, but that's it. I'm just thinking we've got axes and saws and...
Yep.
And then we might push down to Svet and search Svet. So currently we have a highly edited Chernarus with 67, 68, 69, 70, 71 edited areas, something like that. Though I'll be losing the Chernarus and Electra edits on Thursday to save on bandwidth for everybody because it's laggy, really laggy. And I want it to make it less laggy for players. I think that's a fair way of doing it. Because they've got a lot of assets in there that players have to load in. And it does cause issues. We've then got keycard rooms. Sorry, we got key crates, but we're putting keycard rooms in on Thursday. You okay?
I might implore you to increase the inventory of what's in the loot crates. Because I opened 2 keys and had almost identical loot from both.
You would have, because at the moment I haven't balanced it or done it correctly.
Okay.
So I'm aware of it. It was a quick fix to get everything in, to get the server up, because I didn't want it down for too long. It was because we were actually going to be wiping on Thursday, and it was going to be down for 2 weeks while I built it.
Yeah.
But the old server needed to go because we were losing numbers so much. Everyone had got bored of it. So when you're losing a lot of numbers, you're sort of forced to wipe because people want a fresh start. John, we've got underground bases in now. You okay, Chuckles?
Yep. Oh yeah. The missus is. She's not quite to the roll on the floor laughing, but she's amused at the news.
Ah.
So
So, John, you can build underground or you can use rag base building. Raiding is with a hacking tablet and batteries. Endgame is going to be hacking tablet and weapons. The next build will be quite close to vanilla. When will the next wipe be? So
when the new server goes online, yeah.
Yeah. Unless 1.29 breaks the server, unless a mod breaks the server, or unless everyone starts leaving and I need to do a wipe to bring numbers back in, or people gather so much loot that the server starts to lose FPS, then wipe will be January. Or November, to give you then 2 months before the new server. So November or January, but if it's a wipe in November, it will be the server will be down for an hour and back up again, because the server's finished as of Sunday, apart from what I need to do when we have the new server next year. And I can't do it. I could go and buy the new server now, but then I'd have this old server that I've paid up until January that wouldn't be getting any use, and that would be a waste of money.
Oh yeah.
So
That makes sense to me. Yeah.
we'll stay with what we've got. I can't afford to. I can't. I could drop £300 on a new server, not a problem. But and I've got to pay for it mid-December, because on the 1st of January it'll go up in price. Servers always do, and pay for a year up front. But we're getting a better deal, much faster hardware for about half the price of what we currently pay. And up to 127 slots if we want to use it. I won't be, but if we want to use it. And then what we're doing, the difference between the server we've got now and what we'll be doing in January is, the only thing that will happen in January is I'll be adding more AI in. Basically. And in different ways. The AI that in January we're going to have police AI, airdrop AI, sort of. We'll call it airdrop AI because it's easier than trying to explain it now. And farming AI. So there'll be farmers wandering around with single barrel shotguns around farms.
That's probably going to make me go change my shorts.
Yeah. But DayZ in 1.29 is changing the code so shotguns will spawn in farms.
Yep.
So having AI dressed as farmers wandering around with shotguns defending their farms makes sense to me. I think it will make a difference to the game. And then you'll be able to loot up pistols in starter towns, push to farms to get shotguns, then push to police to get access to baby submachine guns, keys and key cards, and then push towards endgame is sort of how I'm. Okay, John. Don't worry about telling me when it's freezing. We know it's a problem, but thank you. If we know it's a YouTube problem currently, it's a YouTube problem. I'm not getting any drop frames on this end, so I know it's a YouTube, not me. I'll just, once I'm off stream, I'll have to look it up and see what solutions people have come up with.
I mean, I'm tuned mobile and I haven't lost anything. So
yeah, but you're connecting from a US server to YouTube. John's connecting from a British server to YouTube.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And that could also be the issue. It could be a bandwidth issue for Google in the UK currently. You just don't know, do you? What I want to see is a raging bull. So that will come in the future. I've just started developing our own map. So we're about 4 years away, I would guess, from having our own map, which will be exclusive to a GoblinZ server. You won't be able to get it anywhere else. You'll have to have that map, and that'll be based in the UK, down where I live in the southwest. And it will be about the size of Chernarus. And then the mods for that will come preloaded in the in the pack will be things like the raging bulls, rather than, because they won't have bears and wolves ish. But once I've got the server where I want it, I can then start building the map, and once I've got that going along nicely, I can then learn to mod. And that's sort of the line I have to be taking. I've got a few things. Ranging bulls is one of it. A lot more recipes is another. I'd like to make some more British weapons. I'd like to redo textures for the housing, make it British housing, British supermarkets, British police stations, British police cars. Yeah, all that sort of stuff. Because they're just retextures. So they're not overly difficult to do.
All the traffic signs on the proper side of the road, UK
yeah.
style.
yeah. And do all that sort of stuff. You know, we don't tend to have wells, so the wells will be built into houses as water taps in houses. Yeah. That sort of thing is what I'm looking at doing. And then it will be our own server. So if anybody wants to play that map, they'll have to play the Goblin server to do it. But by then, Mum will have died, because I'm realistic about that. And I'll actually be running it on our own server that I will own. So there'll be no more renting the server. I'll have the bandwidth and I'll physically buy it. Yes, John. For want of a better word. I can show you how mods are written. It's not difficult. It's not quite that. It's easier than C++. Infusion Engine is really easy to mod for, as long as you can get your head around it. And a lot of what people do with modding is they don't write stuff from scratch. They borrow BI code and then alter that code to do what they want. So you would find, say, the bull code for the bull that walks around the field with the cows, and then you'd find the bear code, and you'd merge the aggression of the bear into the other one. Yeah. As Num Num said, in script C++.
Hi, Num Num.
But it's not. I'm not a programmer. Never have been. Well, no. 10 print. Hello, world. 20 go to 10 run. It's about my level of programming. But I can understand my way around mods when they say you can unpack this and have a look. I get what I'm looking at. I understand it. I can read it and see how it works. So I don't have a problem with then doing something with that. But I'm a long way off doing that sort of stuff. And hi, Num Num. Yeah, getting bones from searching dog houses. Very much so. It'd be awesome, wouldn't it? And the bone would have a description of something like, this used to belong to an Alsatian, or this used to belong to a Springer Spaniel. And you wouldn't know whether it was the bone belonging to the Springer Spaniel or the Springer Spaniel that you've got the bone of. Well, I'm going to put away these tools. As I said, we are running out of space, so...
Yep.
And tools over clothing, I think. We might...
Yeah. I think I'll keep that vector on me to take the cell.
We got their military locker. I might be able to get that up without... I know the other container's far too big. Whereas this might just... And that would give us at least something else we could do in here while we're building the other base. There we go. Yeah, we've got 150 slots plus weapons we can put in there now. So I'm going to move across a pair of trousers, a pair of pants. Oh, you have to get the right place for it. It's not an exact science.
Nope. Never is.
But it gives us storage in there. What I'm actually going to do is move and see if we can lock it with a code lock. Yeah?
Yes.
Let me just put it into chat.
Yep.
Yeah?
Get my health regenerating. I misjudged how long that would be.
Give me a second. I'm just typing stuff. Yeah, I've code locked down the locker, so I'm gonna move across all the tools and stuff that we need to save. Yeah,
Okay.
Like everything, I suppose, realistically. And then out of there, anything? Yeah, that one, that one. That one, that one, that one. Move across ammo as well.
Okay.
And we'll just leave food, cleaning kits and repair kit in the box. And water.
Sounds good.
Move the nails out of there. That. 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 Yeah, that'll do for the moment, and we'll move the rest back in a second. Right then. Be there in a second, Chuckles. I'm just...
No. I'm doing stuff over here too.
Okay.
We're all good. What?
Right, that's made that a little bit better. And you've organised the food. Thank you. I've got an axe to put somewhere. It won't go in there anymore, so it'll go in here. That's good. At least we've got... If someone does blow our door on Friday, they still have to get through that other thing to get further. Yeah?
Yep.
Right then. Now, Operation Nails. What were you thinking? Svet or... I'm thinking Svet, and then if that doesn't work out, up to the fire station town. Just going to switch my water bottle over to one that's full.
If I was a rude sniper who wanted to harass us, how far away would I be? What tree would I lurk in? Most likely it's this one.
But above the door, there will be a window looking that way.
Okay.
That we can pop open if we need to. Everything will be covered in cam nets.
I just don't want to put down a bear trap and then have you come over here to chop wood and snap your leg.
Oh no, I don't chop from these trees. So put the bear trap underneath the tree that you were thinking Lone Sniper would be in.
Most likely. Yeah, I think right here. Oh, come on now. Oh, there was a spot. Come on. Give it back. Kind of like placing a campfire.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try there. Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Yep.
That's our anti-sniper bear trap. or our anti-bear sniper trap.
Yeah, that's possible. Thank you, by the way, again.
For John, sneaky goblin,
Adding to
very
the
sneaky. Sorry,
Adding to my vocabulary.
with
I started saying bougie me flip.
Ujmi flip. Yes.
I had coworkers look at me like I just spoke French. I was like, oh, sorry.
But you understand exactly what I mean by an Ujmi flip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's that
It goes
thing,
into the same.
thingamajig.
It goes. Yeah, exactly. It goes into the same drawer of the toolbox as thingamajig. Whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Doodad.
Yeah. Yeah. Ujmi. Yeah. 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 Sorry.
Except it's a little more.
So my favourite one was I've got a friend that's a massive rugby player, and we were at a big rugby match at like the big UK at Twickenham basically, and this rather good-looking woman was walking in front of us wearing a pair of FMBs. Now you probably don't understand at all what I mean by FMBs. A word beginning with F that I won't repeat in polite company. Me boots. So
Gotcha.
So she was wearing boots.
Yeah.
And I would have expected my rugby playing friend to, when I said, "Oh look, she's got FMBs on," to understand exactly what I meant. And he's like, "What the hell are you on about?" And I explained, and he was just in fits of laughter for hours about it. He was like, "Yeah,
Nothing.
Good description." Now, I'd known that for years, FMBs. We always called them FMBs. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Same as when I joined my current unit, where I'm working now. So, when my first posting was Berlin, and the only people that would ever know about these is if you were based at Berlin, and you'd be on an exercise in Berlin, and we were talking about things that had happened in the past, and I said, oh yeah, when you get chased by grunny pigs. And one of the guys was like, I haven't heard that saying in like 30 years. And I'm like, he went, you've done Berlin, haven't you? I was like, yeah, it's posted there. The forest in Berlin is called the Grunewald, and the pigs that run free in it are pigs. So grunny pigs are the pigs that chase after you. Horrible little things with tusks. And you'll be on exercise, and you've just got your little poncho up, and you'll be getting ready to head down for the night, and you'll hear pig noises, and you'll work out that you're trying to sleep in the same place as a girly pig and all its piglets, and it's not happy.
Oh, no.
No. So grunny pigs will go for you with their little tusks. Right, nobody in the barn. Gonna go down and check the fishing village en route across to Svet.
Okay.
You know,
Checking a hunter.
we were living there last wipe until we were raided.
Yep. They were polite though. They didn't take everything.
No, last week of wipe weren't they, just using up explosives, hoping that we had some to carry on the raiding with.
Yeah. I think did we have a couple of components at that point?
Oh, is that a base up there?
Where?
Up in the mountains, I can see white like snow. You'd have to come to me and then look at southeast into the mountain.
I'm coming to you. Oh, I don't have a scope.
No, nor do I. I only have a battle scope.
I just realized I didn't buy one. Mr. Iron Sights, that's me today.
I'm only using a battle scope, like a combat scope, but an AK version.
Yep.
Or is it just a gap? No, it's here. But I think it might just be a graphical glitch.
I'm looking forward to when Badlands comes out. If the terrain from the deserts is usable, the different colored rocks would be closer to matching what I have here.
Oh, they will be, because they'll go straight into editor and you can use them on any map you want.
Because we have sandstone and quartz and red. There's even a part of Colorado where there's an actual desert. It's a unique feature in the geology where sand that comes down river piles up, and then the wind picks up and throws it back against the mountains, and it makes sand dunes.
Ah, that's amazing, mate.
No,
Okay, so where I am,
yeah, there's
yeah, white. Can you see it? Up a
it's like
mountain.
I'm looking through the rock, almost like a tunnel.
Yeah, something up there. Only one way to find out from John. I agree, John, but once we've cleared the town. Yeah. Because I don't want to be climbing rocks when there's somebody below me with a sniper rifle.
Yeah. What? Now that's one of the things that 1.29 might be fixing. They got Arma 4 developers to help out and solve one of the glitchy where two terrains mesh together.
Oh yeah, the meshes, they're sorting that out, aren't they? Which is nice. What I always find quite difficult is obviously every September, October time, I disappear off for a day with work, and I see stuff that we're getting in 4 years' time. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and so I'm like, and then I have to sign an NDA.
Yeah. Right.
And they swear blindly that it's nothing to do with BI. Because it's BIS, so it isn't nothing to do with BI, but it is. Yeah. And every time I'd be like, I want to tell people, sign here. Oh, okay. Can I have a mug? Yeah, there's your mug, sign here.
Yeah.
Can I mouse mat? I've got a mouse mat next to me at the moment that's got a group of people in, is it an arm? It's a VBS map of people storming a building in black kit. That could be from Armour or DayZ.
Oh.
Tin of
Is
spaghetti?
it here? Is it here?
Yeah. Sort of.
Am I in the... There is an archway here, my friend. We were seeing the sky behind it.
Higher up, is it?
This... I have never seen this. I've been playing this dang game for almost a decade, and I've never noticed this archway. You gotta be kidding me. Yep. Look at this.
So,
I've never noticed this one before. We were right over there. There's the barn. There's the hunting stand.
yeah.
And we were seeing right through it, the sky behind us.
Yeah.
I've never noticed this before. I am surprised as heck.
I'm doing something
Well.
stupid.
GoblinZ is wiping in a week.
I've nearly made it up to the top of the mountain.
Oh goodness gracious! You're gonna break your leg.
I'm worse than that. I'm now falling to my death if I fall now.
I've got 4 rags.
This wasn't the
They're
clever.
stick-
This wasn't the cleverest move. I'm right up here.
What? Yeah, I see you up there. Maybe if you're looking at me, maybe to your left. You were an action hero. You jump into the top of the tree and slide down it like a fireman's pole.
I think I've got to the invisible wall.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I realise this might not go well, and you might be looking after my rifle while I make my way back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Respawning in Zvat or Berezino. Yeah. I know.
Wait, one
Okay,
minute.
so the other option is you need to go prone and you crawl face down towards me.
I'm not thinking of crawling. I think of crawling up. Whoa!
Ooh. All right.
Well, that was the other option.
Yep. I'm at your death position. Yep.
Yeah, I'll be back to you soon, mate. All right. Oh. You'd be able to build a good base up there with rag base building. Because nobody would find a box up there, would they?
No.
Well, that was my stupidest mistake yet, wasn't it? Zvat, spawning at Zvat now. Where are you? I'm here. You're over there. En route.
Yep.
Not my cleverest of moves.
Oh, shoot. Well, okay.
You're right.
Yep, plate carrier's pristine, but you must have fallen on some part of your anatomy because your pants are ruined.
That's all right.
Everything else looks good. Oh, you didn't even pick up a set of pouches for your plate.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a flying goblin. Thank you, West. Thank you. Yes. A flying, crawling goblin. It's my own fault. I forgot that I wasn't on GoblinZ and I was going exploring. I'll never learn. I see an opportunity to go. I'm like, you should be able to get up there. If I can get up there, we could build a base up here. That's what my brain is thinking. Is,
Yep.
you could build a base up there that went up higher, and no one would ever look up there. But hey, we all know Goblin does stupid shit. I blame the thingamajigs.
Global admin, no accusations in chat. See something suspicious, make a ticket. Okay.
Yeah, you want to make a ticket now? I saw a flying goblin. Do I have a body bag?
Yep, it just turned into a bag. Yep, sure did.
And I expect, what does the kill feed say? I'll have to check their Discord later. What time is it? It's 20... 8:30. I'll check their kill feed later on and see what it says. More like a falling goblin than flying. Thank you, yes, yes. Believe me, if I could fly, I would have flown to the top of that rather than try and crawl up there. And whose idea was it to crawl again, Chuckles? Though you did say crawl down the mountain, not up the mountain, didn't you? It was my fault that I decided to crawl up.
Doesn't have you listed yet.
Yeah, it'll be a 10-minute or 20-minute or half an hour, and then it'll do like a whole block of them in one go.
Oh yeah, okay.
Otherwise, it would just fill up the Discord. It would like they'll have a command that checks every X amount of minutes and then transfers across all the kill feeds of the Warner. Press the pass the blame Goblin. Yeah, that's right, John. It's never Goblin's fault. He was minding his own business while rock climbing, and the master rock climber gave him some advice. I think Chuckles didn't know how slippery the rocks were.
Yeah, you were higher than I went. That's true.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to go up there. Nearly back.
Yep, I see you. Okay.
Oh, how did I end up down here? How did that happen?
I know. Look how far that is. I'm like, oh my gosh. Because I was standing by this tree, and you art. For one moment, you launched upwards, and then you fell down precariously. Yeah.
Do you have my gun there?
Yes. It dropped out of your hand. There you go. And I
Thank
gave
you.
you one of my. I had a
spare mag.
101 mag.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Well, one way to get a spare bandage is some more food, wasn't it?
Mm.
Right, back to Svet and check it. Now our adventures of climbing have finished. I did fly some distance.
Each.
The only thing that worries me about 1.29 is the way they've said nights on Chernarus and Livonia will become lighter. So I'm hoping we keep the settings in the server settings that we can still keep them dark. I do not want Xbox and PlayStation nights on PC. Otherwise, what's the point of MVGs?
Now, that's default vanilla settings.
Yeah, I know.
Admins
yeah.
can make them. One of the worst nights I've ever had to survive was on an Xbox community server. That was amazing. I filled up a stove full of wood and sticks, complete. You couldn't put
Yeah.
any more wood into the stove. Lit it, and it didn't last the whole night. That's how long the night cycle was. I was like, oh my gosh. And and so when it went out, I was laying in the pitch darkness of a house, listening to the infected outside the door. I'm like,
So I would really like to run a server that followed the correct time. So 1 hour in the world is 1 hour in the game. But as it was pointed out by Mark, players would leave. They wouldn't be able to handle 8 hours a night. But if you were running a true hardcore survival server, that's how you'd want to do it.
well, when you get your map up and running, you can run
Yeah.
your map on the actual time that it is there in the real world.
And we could have street lamps up. Yeah?
That would, oh, yeah. And, people would love that.
Yeah.
The atmosphere of that would be amazing.
Yeah, street lights all along the streets. And so towns would be lit. And then out in the wild country, you'd have to have MVGs to survive at night.
Or run around with torches and
Yeah.
sticks. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh. I'd have to have a rave somewhere. It's a British map. There'll have to be somewhere that a set of decks in a warehouse with a load of glow sticks on the floor. Just that used to be a rave. Yeah.
Oh,
We've-
got a pile of sheet metal. Should
Okay.
I run it back? Or
How many?
7?
Yeah, we're taking it home. That's a door. 100%. That's home.
I'll run it back. You keep going.
Do you want to take some of my food home with you that I got from my mysterious flying lesson?
No, I'm good. I found a can of peaches in one of the houses.
Okay.
Stay alert for freshies. You are
Stay alert.
good gear.
Stay alive.
Yeah.
The army needs alerts.
Maybe start with just the rail yard.
Yeah, metal we have to run home, mate, because the more metal doors we have, the safer we'll be.
That can go straight into the workbench, right?
There should be space for it, yeah. Yeah, there's 7 in there at the moment. You can hold 20, maybe? Maximum. So, yes, it can.
What? Oh, it's a scarecrow. God dang it.
If
Well, it
not,
works.
if not, the big blue thing will take some that we've just moved everything out of. Because we put things in the locker, so we can now use the container we used to have everything in. That's got the food container in the bottom of that. You can put it there because metal's smaller than it should be, isn't it? About to be night time on the server.
Yeah. I was still able to navigate.
Yeah, it's not disastrous, is it? I'm coming home. Box of nails.
Huzzah! Nice.
With the 10 nails we've got at home, what's that? Another 3 panels.
Okay.
That's 1 complete wall, isn't it? Let's be honest.
25 apiece. Yep.
They're 30 a piece, so there's 70 in a box, so we've actually got 80, so we're nearly there. We're nearly a complete wall, yeah. But still, it's...
Man, I gotta get some Adidas in real life, man. These things last forever.
yeah. And they make you run quickly. See, would that have even happened if I hadn't gone flying? I need to destroy my def marker, that's for sure. Oh, come on.
Got that, or you want me to do it?
I'll do it.
I'm almost to base. Okay.
I'm in the trees anyway. There we go. Done.
Oh. I did not realize that was right close to our base.
What's that?
A hunting stand.
Yeah. That's what I should have done, was build the base on the hunting stand and just start with a door inside the hunting stand and then build out from there.
No, it's down. It's down a slope below the rocks.
Oh, no. Yeah.
No.
Happy with the box of nails, though. That's awesome. It's that sort of server, though, isn't it, where we need to find shit like that. And we've got, tonight, we've had a code lock, a box of nails, and metal. That's big.
Well, I found the box too.
Oh, yeah, you did. So 2 boxes of nails today?
Technically, that was the prior to the stream, so yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing all right.
Mm.
It's not impossible to find stuff. It's just
Grind. That first week of wipe, you have to grind. You have to forget playing for key cards because we're not a full-size team that's on 24/7, and you have to just grind for the stuff to build the base.
Okay, you had 6, so that is 13 out of 20 in the stack. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
But that's when we cut down the door that we've got already. That's 3 doors in metal.
Yep.
Total. That's massive. First 3 doors of the base will all be metalized. That's, from our perspective, that's really good. Because it's only allowed 10 code locks on here, and if we metalize, that's 20 explosives they need. If we concrete, then that's 30 explosives they need. And concrete mixers are all over, they're not just in high tier areas.
Okay.
Well, somewhere around here there's an enemy base, because I'm 900 meters away.
It's on the opposite bluff? Is that what you're saying?
Not sure, no, somewhere around here there's an enemy base, because I was 900 meters from base when I found it. So if you draw a circle round base of 900, about 906 meters, it's somewhere on that circle. But that's a long way away in DayZ terms, isn't it? Why would anybody run up to where we are?
Because there's a base to raid.
Yeah, but
No.
apart from the big white sign that says base, nobody will know it's there.
The largest motivation is like when we were further down the map in a previous team up.
Yeah.
I would run along this top edge of the map to get to the shoreline to go fishing for mackerel.
Yeah. But when we went fishing, we're quite unique on a server that we went fishing.
Yeah.
Most people do what we're doing this time and buying food.
Pull.
I see wombat still killing people.
Yeah.
I found a really good mod today. Not one that I would use, but I could use bits of that mod. So they built a rifle range in DayZ. And what they did was the DayZ targets, they've built them so they've got a petrol pump behind them. So when you shoot the target, it blows up the petrol pump, so it looks like you've blown up the target on the range.
Oh, goodness.
And they've built it for Xbox, so players can go out onto a range and shoot things that blow up. But I like the thought process in having something that you shoot that then blows up. If that makes sense. I was trying to work out a mechanic of using that explosive to do something else. Obviously, I'm all for building stuff in code that doesn't involve mods, if I can do it. Right then, nails. Got to get them home. Alright, do we have space? We must have space. Yeah, they can go there. And a tin of ACE acetone. It's used for cocaine production. Because we can make cocaine on this map.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw one of the quests is to bring home... Bring the trader, quest giver, like 3 bags of some pink crystal.
Yeah.
Which makes it feel very, There was a TV series called Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Breaking Bad. Just dropping off the food that I mysteriously found on me about 20 minutes ago.
It's alright.
Not sure where it came from. Just sort of turned up, mate.
Yeah? Alright.
Yeah. And the battery, spare battery. That's always worth having. Let's move them.
What are you? You are an UMP.
Could, Irish might be on the server.
Oh?
I need an axe. I'm not at the moment. I have to start getting ready for work, but I can maybe just pop in and get the invite.
Oh yeah. That would be sound. I did that. Yep. If he's getting ready for work now, then we'll both be night shifters. Oh, this has potential.
Yeah.
Because I'm about to switch to nights. Yeah.
Well, I was hoping that the two of you could game together at times.
Yeah.
And if we're all in the same team, then it means me and Gurmit are on during normal hours. Sorry, that's not fair. During EU hours. And you and Irish are on during US. And then maybe at the weekends or times that we're off, we can all bump in together.
Right.
And that way we've got better chance of... And if you've learnt this wipe how I'm going to build a base, and we always build here doing roughly the same thing, that means you can always do it. If need be, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You
better try.
I'm going to start cutting down trees. Obviously, I want to use the nails up, so stuff's getting built.
Hitting the closest village. Let's see. Before it turns too
John's
dark.
about to tell me off for the size of the logs on here, I think. So you can fit like 200 in a rucksack. Well, you can't, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Nothing. John, the eeriest part about playing this server is that there are infected, but they've turned them down so low that when you do run into one, it's almost a darn jump scare.
And you need them to get keys and key cards.
Yeah.
Because they spawn on infected. But they're using the... Hi, Irish.
Hey, guys.
When you get in, let me know and I'll add you to team, mate.
Yeah, probably pretty soon. It's almost to the part where it does the NVIDIA check.
Okay.
Hello, good to hear your voice.
You too, bro.
The two of you are only an hour's time difference in where you are in the world. So
It's
Chuckles...
diversified.
Chuckles is central, and you're... I think Chuckles is... No, Chuckles is mountain. And you're Pacific, aren't you? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah? Something like that.
All good.
But I just thought that if you're playing the server, and Chuckles is playing the server, at times the two of you can game together, even if the rest of us are fast asleep. But, you know...
And I might be strong-armed into going to like a Ukrainian setting server. I am a fan of those games from way back.
Yeah.
Ooh, and now I've got an upgraded PC. Ooh, I should get PC.
Let us know when you're in Irish.
yeah.
I'm still running around gathering stuff.
I am in now.
Okay, I'm just going to cut down this last tree and then I'll add you. And then you'll need to go into your map settings and accept the invite.
Okay.
Let me just get to where I need to get to inside the house for safety.
North of Dobre, I guess at Komote.
I love the fact that you can pronounce things. I'm just like, yeah, okay. Yeah. Let me just
I've
add
been
you.
practicing a bit.
Yeah, I can't pronounce anything. Markers.
They don't
no.
make it easy, and they don't offer many good lessons. I've noticed.
Right, you've got an invite.
And then there were 3.
And now I'm going.
Loner.
Now I'll promote you. Yeah, because that's what your name is in whichever launcher you used.
Yeah. For the.
Yeah.
I should probably change that, huh?
Yeah, probably.
I'm just constantly jumping DayZ servers. I never know what to call myself.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's you're in our team. That's fine. I just come up with random names for us now. We're the icebreakers this wipe. Don't ask me
When
why.
Lost Stories comes back, you'll see me logging in as Freedom Leader Irish Goodnight. You'll be like, who the fuck's this guy?
Yeah. How did he get promoted? Are they all right? Did they promote him? Why did they promote him?
Yep.
They ran out of men straight up. They're like,
Yeah.
I guess we'll use this idiot.
Do they know what they're doing?
Right now, in the blue storage Kate, I will be starting our second stack of metal.
Okay.
We now have 24 pieces.
Ah. Yeah, because metal I need for doors once we get to that point. At the moment, we've just got this starter shed that you can hardly move in.
Yep.
As I build the biggest base in the world.
Yeah.
This will be
Good news, I've got your Tamagotchi.
Well, there we go. We've got to keep it alive, though, haven't we?
Shit.
Yeah. I need someone to volunteer to be on the server 24/7, making sure that thing stays alive.
So funny.
I missed you, Irish.
Yeah, I've been way too busy. I shouldn't even be playing right now.
I get that, mate. I get that. Now you're no longer in the world of education. You've suddenly got to fill your time with meaningful things, haven't you?
Yeah, the teaching jobs are drying up real fast.
Really?
Big old drought. Yeah.
That's can't be easy for you, mate.
You know how it goes, right? Imagine if after years of training they said there's no more royal military. There's no more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're going to export it to NATO. And you'd be like, no, you're not.
Well, that was one of my things about voting for Brexit. So they said there was a rumour there was going to be a European army. We would then,
of course.
we would then have to swear our allegiance to the European superstate rather than the crown. And I was like,
You
no.
love Brussels, right?
No. But I was like, no, I've sworn my allegiance to the crown. Why would I want to work for somebody I don't elect? Or why do I want to work for a country that I'm not? Why do I want to work for a country that potentially doesn't have the country I live in best interest at heart? And that was my whole why I voted not to join or to leave. Yeah.
Imagine asking your average British infantryman to fight for Germany. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Germany, like,
Germany, they'd probably be fine with. Germans, we quite like. It's some of the other places that we've never got on with. You know,
like the French or something?
Yeah, something like that. Because let's be honest, our royal
that would be annoying.
let's be honest, our royal family's probably more German than most Germans.
That's probably true.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the reason I voted to leave. And I know people are like, oh, you shouldn't have done it, but you have your own choices to make.
You got to do your best with what you think.
Yeah.
You figure it out along the way.
Yeah. I voted what was best for me for the first time in my life on Brexit, rather than best for what I thought was best for the country. I thought it was best for the country as well, but I didn't vote on that. I voted on what I thought was the right thing to do. Which was a whole new world. Though the last general election we had, Irish, I didn't vote.
Jeez. That's crazy.
I know, for me, that's like major weird. Right, then where's my box of nails there? Because I'm going to make
Do you
some
guys
stuff.
care about NBC respirators, fast SF helmet, or cable reel? I have those in spare, or I can drop them.
Respirators probably sellable. Cable reel, we aren't yet growing anything that needs power.
Helmet keep.
Helmet wear or keep.
Got it.
Keep that.
In the future,
Yeah,
if
the
I
helmet's
get
a spare. It's for you guys.
if the base gets built, there'll be a tent in the base, Irish, with a like a little workbench nearby, and that I'll put you in charge of. Have you seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
It's that.
Nice.
So you'll be our chemist.
That's so funny.
Because you've got a doctorate, so you'll know what you're doing.
Oh god, not in that, but I'll do my best.
Yeah. You are now the chemist, whether you like it or not, son. Yeah.
That's how applying for jobs are nowadays. You're like, yeah, of course I do whatever it is that's happening here.
Mate, when I left the army, and to start with, I'd be like, yeah, I don't have that qualification, and then I got no interviews, and then I suddenly one day I was like, yeah, I've got that qualification, and then I'd just get an interview, and if I got the job, I'd just keep faking it until I learned how to do it on YouTube.
They forced us to do this, man. We tried to be honest.
Yeah. Buy one of those, one of those, one of those. Right, hopefully that'll be enough, and I'll have enough nails. I don't think I will, but let's try. Let's go do some building.
Stuff out the door with you.
There, that there.
So you're not out here in the dark alone.
Thank you. Close that.
I'm not sure I like the trees respawn back through the building, but that's all right. I'll just think of them as the columns inside the house. All right? Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be fine. I need to put that on snappy mode.
So the first thing that happened when I played this server was I walked up to a can of peaches and I tried to open it while it was on a table. The peaches disappeared and an alarm went off in town, and in my head I thought to myself, the peaches are a trap.
Yeah.
What?
So I've been avoiding those ever since.
Yeah, it's a US server though. We think it's on Mountain Time. Not 100% sure on that one.
No, I think it's Pacific. Server time, it says 1300 hours.
Okay, so Pacific then. Okay. I don't want to build a log wall. Don't be so stupid, Goblin. Ooh, actually, it will use less planks. We've got one nail left, Chuckles, and we've got 3 walls up.
Okay.
So I'm going to put the other stuff away.
We depleted our lumber.
No, lumber we're fine on. It's nails that we always have a problem with.
Well, yeah, I understand.
So I'm all right on lumber. I just need to get. Could you move a second, Chuckles, so I can put the stuff away in the locker, please?
Sorry.
That's all right. We'll soon enough be out of this place, and then things will become easier. But at the moment, we're working on this really small little box of hell.
Yeah.
I need to put that in there. And that.
Irish, when you make it to trader, you don't even have to interact with the NPC with the flashing.
Oh, yes.
As soon as he gets close to you, you're going to complete the quest, and you'll have 2 boxes of nails
and a code lock. Yeah. So when you go to trader, this little guy's wandering up and down with a question mark above his head. When you get to the right place in trader, which is near in the center roughly, at a certain point it will tell you you've completed the quest, and you'll have 2 boxes of nails on you and a code lock.
Yeah.
If
you hit, what is it? O
will show you your quests, and you can pick up more quests in trader, but most of them are to kill people or to grow drugs. I mean to look after the devil's lettuce.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. And at the moment, the person that's made the most kills is somebody called Loyalty, that's made 44 kills, and he's died 4 times. I'm nowhere. If you press O once, you get any quest you've got. If you press O a second time, it shows you the leaderboard of the top 20 players on the server.
Oh, Lucky is number 2. Lucky we saw while we were running around looting. He was rolling that number up apparently. Yep.
I need to put that book away, don't I? Because if we get raided, we'll lose that book. And arguably, probably the metal can survive because we can't be raided till the weekend. This is a weekend-only raiding server, Irish, just so you know. But that doesn't mean that people won't, if they shoot you in your door, walk in and steal everything. But hopefully by the weekend, I'll have a proper base up, which rather than just a shed in the middle of the woods that's not got a lot of storage and quite difficult for people to live in. Right then, that's that done. That's that done. Guys, I've got... I've got about another half an hour and then I'll need to get my head down.
Yeah. He has to go to work and...
Yeah, we all gotta dip, probably.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's fun to play games.
Hi, Maddie.
Exactly.
How are you? Welcome to the stream. Sorry it's night time that you've come into, but thank you for being here. Always appreciated.
Natty Bits, hello. Biathlon's too far away.
Right then, where are we going to go next looking for nails, Mr. Chuckles? After my disastrous climbing... You weren't watching me on stream, Irish, were you, when I was trying to climb a mountain and ended up flying to my death?
Oh, God. That's a nightmare in DayZ. It's so
Yeah.
easy to fall off of shit.
Yeah, I'd climbed up somewhere stupid, and Chuckles was like, you could crawl down for safety. And I tried to crawl up because I wanted to get higher, and it didn't work. Maddie, are you playing on PC or console? We're playing on PC. Playing on PC on a modded server. Let's go over Chuckles to...
How about the little town with the lake right near us? It has a little bit of industrial right there by the lake.
I know the one you mean. I'm trying to work out where it is. Ujimi Flip, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. That one down there where the yellow card is, where there is industrial down there, like there somewhere. Industrial's just down there, isn't it, where the yellow key card is? So in there.
Yep.
Yeah. That sounds good. Let's go down there.
That's cool.
Nice. PC also. Okay. Do you play DayZ? So I'm currently on a 4K stream. Obviously, I won't put filters on at night because it's just not me. The problem we have at the moment is there's problems with YouTube, so things are freezing. But that's not this end. I'm getting no dropped frames. But I am playing at 4K on a system that will easily handle DayZ at 4K. Yeah, so YouTube at the moment is freezing streams. It's just YouTube being YouTube. But so no, I don't have any plans to upgrade at the moment, pure and simply based on the fact that I've got the system I want and I've got the stream that I want.
Oh, damn it. I found the fishing rod on something else, some other server. Son of a bitch. I was gonna fish.
You were like,
Oh, wait. No. I crafted it. I do have one.
Ah.
We're fine. Everything's okay.
Okay.
Oh, I can't. I remember when I first, because I spent ages teaching you Irish how to like make fishing rods and do all that sort of shit, and then you went across to your first Stalker server, and you were like, "Look, guys, we could have fish," and people were like, "What do you mean we could have fish? Do we have to buy them?" No, I can get them from a lake, you know. Yeah. and it was like you were teaching them some weird science that you'd learned.
Good times, dude. Good times.
Maddie, I'd rather you didn't advertise on my stream. But thank you for being here. And now you're timed out for 24 hours because you never paid me for advertising on my business.
Whoops.
Yeah. How did I know that was coming? Yeah. It was like you were following a script. It was like...
Uh-oh. Caught him.
Yeah. They all say the same things, though, Irish. It's like...
We've had this conversation so many times.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they would just stick around and just lurk for a week.
or you probably fall for it more. But it's my favourite ones where they used to be on Kick, where they'd go, "I really like the sound of your voice." Oh, that's nice of you.
Oh God.
And then they'd be like, "Have you thought about buying the following?" We're like, "No, I've got them already." "Yeah, but I also do them." Well, that's nice for you. Yeah. On Kick, you could have like terms and conditions that people would have to agree to before they could go into chat, and you could write your own T's and C's. And I put in there that if you advertise on my channel without prior agreement, I reserve the right to send you an invoice for 15 UK pounds, because that's my standard rate to advertise on my stream. And then people would come in there and I'd say, "Oh, how would you like to pay? PayPal?" They'd be like, "What do you mean?" I'd be like, "Well, you agreed to the T's and C's, yes? Excellent, I'll be sending you over an invoice." And I would send an invoice and never hear from them again. Yeah.
I mean this positively. That's the most British thing I've heard of.
Yeah. It is.
It's just like non-violent, super effective, can't be stopped.
Yeah. They're like, "I'm not paying you £15. Well, you advertised on my page. You wouldn't walk into a supermarket and sell your own stuff." Yeah.
That reminds me of the 90s pirated film commercial now.
Yeah. Oh, are you getting them on, like, now for the streaming? So on Amazon, you're now getting stuff that says streaming illegal streams is helping terrorism. People could steal your data. People could steal your life. So it is. We've got a new anti-piracies come up. Yeah. They're obviously bored
At
of.
least people get bored.
Yeah, exactly. So you obviously Irish. I'm streaming currently. I'm sorry for not telling you when you first came in.
Oh, I figured it out because of the events. Plus, I'm not the DayZ player who says something, you know, in voice chats that you don't want in streams usually.
Yeah, and I run my streams quite close to the edge without breaking too far into the. I'm all right. You know, I'm not squeaky clean. I have, my streams are 18 plus, but there's some subjects I won't go into. I don't overly talk politics, don't overly talk religion, and I try and stay away from things that are politically not overly politically correct. Still allowing for a bit of a laugh and a joke, you know.
Yeah.
I need to make all my YouTube content just mature by default now. If it's this game,
Yeah. And at the end of the day, do we really want young people interacting with us that much? Like, I don't really that much. I don't need it.
No. We're trying to get Chuckles to stream currently. That's the latest gang thing we're working on. Welcome back, John. Maddie was trying to advertise, so strangely enough, they're no longer in my stream. They're timed out. They didn't even
made them go away.
They didn't even sub
trust an
to
elf.
me first. Last time they used to sub to me before they tried to advertise.
Yeah, buy him a drink first, Dan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, at least let me believe that I'm going to go up in my. I'm going to get more subs before you take it all rudely away with an advert.
oh, that's a barbed wire fence. I can't go over that. Okay, coming back.
This must be.
All right, I've got a submachine gun.
Is it a DDS, whatever it is, that Russian thing that you love?
It's the UMP 45. So it's German, right? Heckler and Koch.
Yeah, wow, 50% owned by Britain. It was. It's now owned by.
You
It's
guys
now.
teamed up on it.
It's now owned by the US.
What?
So we bought. So Heckler Koch was going into administration. Great Britain bought it outright as a government purchase, and what the sensible thing to have done would be to keep it, wouldn't it? Oh no, they sold it on to a US private equity firm.
Good lord.
Yeah. It's one of the better gun manufacturers in the world. You'd probably want to keep them in-house. But no, we'll sell it on. We'll sell it on. Typical British, no forward thinking. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
It's a submachine gun.
No, it is a brilliant submachine gun. Probably not so good on a server like this. In the real world, it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. In DayZ, it's not enough, huh? Yeah.
No.
But IRL, if I saw one of these, I'd be like, yeah, take the money, dude. Sure.
Oh, in real life, can you imagine if you said to your father, I've just bought myself one of them? Yeah.
You'd be like, not on the phone, son. Not on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
phone.
yeah, yeah. He'd be like, "Who's got my son? Where is he?" Where is... Yeah. Oh, found
Although,
another hammer.
can you get? No, you can't get a submachine gun as a civvy. I'm pretty sure that's one of those things. They're like, don't do that.
Depends on the state, doesn't
you?
it, for you guys?
Yeah.
Because you do those. Not you. This is the to get around them in the states. People have, is it bump mags? Yeah. So
Something
yeah, so it takes single, like, semi-automatic weapons, and it bumps them so quickly they might as well be fully auto. But they're not.
Some states don't like those very bad.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah, yeah. It's.
Yep.
I always find it strange.
live-
I was saying to Chuckles the other day, I was finding it strange how US law works, as in every state can have a different law of different rules, whereas here that you have one set of rules for the whole country. So I always have. It's always like I can never get my head around it. You're like mini
I don't know if,
countries.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of subdivision of power in Great Britain, but it's so much more centralized. The United States is designed to kind of be more chaotic and like haphazard,
Okay.
to allegedly defer concentrations of authority in one place. Allegedly.
All right, where do you want to go now?
I'm not going to comment on the thing that you would probably comment on at the moment with the word allegedly put there. Yeah? Is that a good enough answer?
I was being subtle too.
Yeah. And I knew exactly what you said. Yeah? Was that pretty good? Yeah, this place is not very good in the dark for searching, is it?
By the way, now that we've teamed up,
Are-
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
wondering if I could promote some. No, just kidding.
Yeah. I'd like to talk to you about my business I've got. Yeah. Up there, Chuckles, up where the firehouse normally is. Because there's garages up there and outhouses. But we're getting onto the edge of the airfield, so it's getting closer to danger territory.
Yeah, up the airdrop and. Okay.
How many people are currently on the server? Is it getting busier? It's only 47. I think that the fact that they were offline today for about 8 hours hasn't helped them. And I suppose it is a Monday and people are at work. And it's not so popular yet that all the EU players have gone, oh, new server to play. Yeah.
Maybe you could fix that.
Nah, I want to get them onto Goblin, don't I? Once we wipe on
Oh.
this weekend.
Oh, you're wiping soon? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That's
wiping.
fun.
I'm wiping Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It'll be up Saturday with the new build.
Is that in time for your holiday? Your
yeah,
vacation time?
I've got 17 days off from Thursday morning. I can't
Good
wait.
plan. Good job.
Yeah. And then it's that special day where Goblin becomes a year. I level up on Monday.
Happy levelings.
Next Monday's my leveling up day. You
So
get-
a white pipe celebration.
yeah, I don't think you get to a certain point, Irish, when you don't celebrate leveling up day anymore.
Yeah, they're not that much fun, are they?
No, they're fine. I loved them up until I was 30, and now I'm 31. I don't enjoy them so much.
Yeah, a year later, it's just not as fun.
Yeah, every fifth.
Yeah, I'm just not. It's just another day.
Oh, they've given me a 1990s, an NA and 9-1. Weird.
what I do find strange is when the clothes we spawn in with are more fashion conscious than I am in real life.
I was gonna say this survivor's kind of well off.
Yeah.
So much pockets.
Yeah. Yeah, he has never seen a jacket that I've supplied that's got like 4 pockets.
And my Adidas are still pristine.
Yeah, that is strange on here. I've got red ones on. Oh no, I've got Air Jordan 6s on. On this life after I went flying. That's probably why I've got Air to help me next time so I don't go flying, yeah? Right, I'm going to go firm in a bush, Chuckles, until the sun comes up. There's no point trying to search.
Okay.
It's only 1:20, so the sun will be up in about... It's time 16 night, so it'll be up soon. Where's Mr. Irish? Well, he's making his way up. He's come out of Mr.
I'm almost to the altar by Mesta in Storoya.
Yeah.
Yeah, that place.
Yeah, I know where you mean.
That one.
That one down there, near the coast. On Goblin, as of when the next wipe, you will spawn in next to a medical centre wearing clothes as if you've just been operated on.
Oh, John will love that.
So the whole
Angry
idea,
Monkey.
That's cool.
yeah, the whole idea
Angry
is that you've woken up 12 years after the outbreak out of a coma.
Sounds like a TV series I didn't want to watch.
Yeah.
I really think they should have made the fan base completely rage by ending it with him waking up in the hospital bed that he started in.
That would have been
And-
perfect.
It
Oh,
was all
Rick, that would be funny as hell, dude.
Yeah,
And it was
no,
all a
that
dream.
that would have been perfect. I like when
They
people
would have
do
lit
that
the
sort of
country on
stuff.
fire for that.
Yeah, no, I love it when. And don't take this wrong, you guys. What I would call a non-Hollywood ending. That's not an anti-American thing, but that's the whole, good guy, bad guys, good guy wins is your Hollywood film. So anything that doesn't follow that. So I loved Game of Thrones because good people died. It was real life, even though it had dragons and things. But people,
What about
just because
good
it was,
goblin, bad goblin fight, good goblin
Yeah.
win? How about that ending?
well, there's only one good goblin, and that's me.
No.
Yeah, all the other goblins are false. Unless we're amassing the army for the fight against the elves. Just be thankful I didn't call myself bloody Quark after or Quark, whatever his name is, from Deep Space Nine, that used to wealth above all else.
Oh yeah, third rule of acquisition.
Yeah, that's the one. Though Irish, part of the reason I'm the looting goblin is down to that incident in Fallout 76 on that Saturday.
Because you sabotaged our Fallout nuclear winter teams.
No, you and I were you and I were running along a road, weren't we? And I just grabbed the loot that you were going to pick up, and you said you're nothing but a bloody looting goblin or something like that. Leave something for me. Leave something for me. And I felt so embarrassed and said sorry and tried to be better, and then went, I am a goblin. I really am a goblin. And so
I
when
didn't know you felt bad about it. I thought you had found that thing funny. I remember
No.
you running around triumphantly with your loot.
I felt, after you told me off, I felt really bad about how I was just stealing everyone's loot and not sharing it out. So I did feel bad about it. I do miss our nuclear winter
crazy,
days, though.
I didn't know this was my fault that I created the goblin.
You did create the goblin. Yeah. But arguably you did anyway, because I wouldn't stream if it hadn't been for you.
I've done so much harm to the world.
Wow, you say harm. Do not like running around at night through a town with no night vision. And I've only got an AK-101 with a couple of mags and a bit of basic armour.
Yep.
It's Yeah, I'm back under a bush.
Makes it
Yeah, I'm probably going to log out under this bush, guys, and call it a night. Out to the stream. Thanks for watching, guys. I should be on tomorrow night. I won't be on Wednesday. I won't be on Thursday. Will be on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then going through. Irish, thanks for coming in. Chuckles, thanks for the 2 runs today. Chuckles, I will be about tomorrow at some point. Probably late afternoon, maybe the same time, depending on what time I get out of work. But I'll give you, if you're about, I'll say hello. And Irish, have a good shift at work, and I'll catch you again soon.
All right, guys.
Okay, cheers. Thank you for watching, guys.